Hey, we are back for some more Warlords Redux. Apparently a new version of OBS came out this week. Looks kind of different, freaking me out a little bit, but seems that everything is working correctly, so that's good. Okay, so let's get things set up. Code. GitHub. And Steam. Oh, hey, it's Arma. Okay, so first thing we do at the start of every stream is pull up our to-do list, and our to-do list is freaking massive this week. We're not going to get to all this, but there we go. Okay, so we'll start right here to do friendly fire testing. All right, we actually don't need to do this. I rewatched the stream from last week, and the friendly fire penalty screen totally cut off 3 minutes in. It was a 6-minute penalty, but the screen ended after 3 minutes. So this is basically done at this point. We just got to go find this code and fix it. To do fix behave Bluefor OPFOR VIX spawn code. Okay, so this is a leftover. Last week we were working on the airfield stuff, and we got it working, but then we forgot to put the fix in for Bluefor and OPFOR, I think. So yeah, we need to go check that code. Adjust OPFOR AI spawn tables. All right, someone brought up to me that if tanks and airplanes are going to be spawning for OPFOR and Bluefor, that the T140 is kind of overpowered compared to like the Kuma and the Slammer, so I need to go do that. Reduce max CP to 42k. Yep, we're gonna do that. Not really a big deal. I don't know if I'm gonna increase the CP transfer. I think I will. That'll basically make people won't have a ton of extra CP to give out, and it'll cost a whole bunch. Maybe not 6k, maybe or something. I don't know what it is right now. We're gonna do audit of the requisition list because I think we've been copying and pasting stuff in there, not actually looking at the cost. Since they're basically just examples, I mean, I don't care that much about balance. It's just need to probably get some more realistic examples in there. Rewrite static base spawn code. Rewrite static base spawn code. What the hell does this mean? Oh, this has to do with that one. Okay, yeah, fix the Bluefor not for equal spawn code. All right, yeah, got it. That's what I mean by static. That's what I meant by static base. Those static bases are the ones that used to have static spawn tables. All right, so yeah, we gotta go fix that. Don't know if we're gonna do this tonight. My mentals are pretty low, and I don't want to have a super long stream. And related to this, rewrite the display code for new sectors. I think we're going to get to that in a little bit, but I got some bad news about this all these new sector types I've been adding. They might be hard coded. If we'll just cover it right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're hard coded. I was helping somebody with a modded Warlords this week, so I decided to take a peek at code since I had VS Code open. And I thought the new spawn codes, like the fire bases, I thought what I was going to need to do was just copy and paste the A and the H type code from the airplanes, and I was just going to copy that code from the airplane spawn code and put it into the defense side or the vehicle spawning stuff. Yeah, it's not there. So then I followed the code to the next script, was like a map asset check script. There's no A and H there, and that's where I found a bunch of references to default warlords and game engine functions, which we don't have access to. And it was like sector info. It was pulling out, so I was like, oh no. So like you can, it looks like you might be able to modify where the airfields and helipads are, but the game just will not recognize a zone other than airfields or helicopters as it stands now. We'll keep digging into it, but this is going to be one of those serious systems. Like I'm going to have to do a big rewrite of something probably. If I don't find an easy solution, it's going to be a big project to get those working correctly. Someone sent me a screenshot of Arty underwater, so we're going to test that. Oh, we need to add a toggle for the OPFOR Bluefor tank and jet defenders. This will be easy, and this is just to give people the option of, if they don't want them, they don't have to have them. So one of the things we do, any new systems we add, we always give people the opportunity to turn it off. Welcome screen. Okay, yeah, I had some time to look into this. So I think there might be a solution to make sure it never pops up during loading. I don't know though, but we're probably going to YOLO that anyways. Also got a bug report about AI losing weapons when exiting vehicles. This one seems really weird because I feel like if this was happening all the time, there would have been mass reporting of this. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going on here, but we'll test it. In fact, I'm sure if this was really happening, that it would have been like a complete freak out by people. Oh, Deadman got the fix out for the helicopter pathing. Yay, so we're going to test that. That'll probably be the first thing we do. And they also did something about completion radius. And when we were working on the heli code, we were also trying to figure out completion radius. I don't know if we're going to do that tonight. Apparently there's some way you can set a completion radius on waypoints, which I think is kind of a big deal for airplanes. Yeah, this is why I put pathing right there, because it has something to do with this. So apparently the airplanes and helicopters are pathing to their waypoints better now or something. And I think there's something to do with completion radius. I don't know. So that's a pretty mammoth list of random stuff. But a lot of it's going to be just busy, tedious, busy work type stuff. Okay, so what should we start with first here? Something, I want to do the helicopter spawn code. That'll be something fun to get us started. Get us in the groove. Alright, so we are looking for sub-asset landing. Sub-asset landing. Oh. Okay, that is not, so process client request. Oh, yeah, statics. I was testing, there's some other stuff I gotta add to this list. Okay, to do look at divide by zero error. Zero error. So I was testing on the dedicated server this week. Again, I was helping somebody on their server. So I got my dedicated server up and I was testing stuff. And we got a divide by zero error when the mission started. And only when the mission started. and it was a waypoint error, and the waypoint error was the same waypoint error that I was getting for the submarine when the submarine was inside a zone. So, but immediately after that divide by zero error, I got a AA Nix geometry error. So it's either there's an AA Nix somewhere on the map that I don't know about. He doesn't have a waypoint, and that's giving us divide by zero error, or some reason the dedicated server is seeing this submarine in a zone and throwing the error, because we fix error by getting the submarine out of the zone on the local host. So our first culprit is going to be, we need to go look for the AA Nix, because the AA Nix is probably going to be the guy that did that. But we can knock out a couple birds with one stone here. We need to find set. Oh yeah, dedicated server. That's why, because it is static. We're also testing a dedicated server. I went out to the naval boat and tried to spawn the Sea Whiz on top of the naval boat. And since the Sea Whiz is sitting on the ocean, I guess it's outside the build range or something. I don't know. I couldn't build it. It was really annoying. So there's some kind of bug with statics on dedicated server when you're trying to place them on the boat, which is even more of a headache. Because last week we spent hours dealing with that. And then I found out it's even worse on dedicated servers. So yeah, yay. Okay, so what we're doing here, asset set velocity 00100 meters per second, which is really, really fast, by the way. We added this to stop the helicopters from crashing on spawn-in, so we're going to fix that. And we're going to jump into game and test this. Oh, I just got contact. That's why. Why, why do I have a -0 right here? And why is there a tank down here? Okay. Oh, maybe that was telling me I haven't played the contact campaign yet or something. I don't know. One of these days we got to go through and update Maverick too. I made that as a bit of a meme because someone asked for it, but I should probably keep it somewhat up to date. Okay, so we're going Bluefor because Huron were our suicidal problem child. Ah, yep, this is it. This is the divide by zero error. Okay. So that means yeah, well that error doesn't break anything in the game. It's just there is a Nix, I think, somewhere on this map. He's inside a zone and doesn't have a waypoint. because we went through and deleted everything, so I probably deleted his waypoint.
Select sector.
Oh, good, we're at a heli zone. Yay. I need controls. Yay. This should be a pretty good zone to test on, because we definitely know they were crashing into stuff last weekend. He's not crashing! I don't want to get too excited yet. He didn't face palm himself into the ground, so that's... He's taking a sweet time, though, to land, though, buddy. Like...
Select sector.
Okay, it looks like this works. And they don't bounce anymore either. Haha. Nice. Okay, so the big test is, we just landed at both helipads. So now the next guy should fly off in a La La Land. Looking for an LZ. Yep. He is going off into Nowhereville. But he's doing it safely, so that's good. Dude, Honey Badger does not give any F's how far you have to walk to this helicopter. Like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm just gonna land way... He just landed 350 meters away. What a troll, dude. Makes sense though. This is basically a hilltop AO, so AI is probably like, nope, can't land on the side of a hill, so I have to go land all the way down the valley. Okay, I am pretty confident that's working, but let's do something big.
Sector.
Better turn around, dude. So these helipads should override any other LZ he sees. Yeah, it looks like the helipads are doing their job. Oh, speaking of that, when we're doing the requisition on it, we have to make sure that OPFOR has the vehicle version of one of these. For no particular reason. There's a little hack you can do with Okay, that works. So let's do Blackfoot.
Select sector.
Okay, like this so far. Oh, there was something else. I think I was on the dedicated server and my vehicle wasn't locked when it landed.
Select sector.
Okay, cool. This is working. And they're not bouncing, more importantly, so we can actually basically get rid of the, I don't want to completely get rid of it, but the code I had, the anti-bounce code I had, can get rid of that. Hey, but while we're here, let's go try to find this Nix. I was a Nix hiding on this map. Where would I hide? There he is. You sneaky, sneaky little bum. Okay, we're not going to fix that right now because we have other commits to do. Actually, no. No. Do one change per commit. Don't. You will get yourself into big trouble if you don't keep track of things. Okay, so that was fixed, and we have to go to our starter. We're on 27. Look at that. Okay, so how are we going to title this? This is a fix to the fix that we made. Fix to the fix that fix to the fix that fixed the fix in patch 2. Fix to the fix that fixed the fix in patch 2.10. Yep, that is an accurate statement of what happened. Did I? Please tell me. Oh my god, file update. Did it again. Forgot to save. Alright, Let's go. Okay, so since we're thinking about helicopters right now, we already have asset open landing. So this is the code block we use to fix airplanes after they bounce, but they don't bounce anymore. Helis don't bounce after 210. Okay, so helicopters no longer bounce, but we're gonna have this code here instead of 6. So we had a 6-second sleep here to let them fully bounce and land again and then repair. We don't really need that anymore. So I'm gonna set that to 2. Okay, so we updated the helicopter landing protection code, and we're gonna fucking save that this time. Boom, boom. Okay, and our next note, we're gonna go get rid of that naughty little nix that's been throwing the divide by 0 errors at us. So what I'm really interested in is how we were not getting these errors last week, because that nix has been there. Oh, what am I doing, dude? Yep, he is. And he is gone. To save. Exit. No, we need to actually go test to make sure that worked. So we got really lucky with that bug, because I saw it on the dedicated server, and I, for some reason, the Nix AA throws a geometry error whenever it spawns in. So it was dumb luck that the item that was on the map happened to be one that.
For the next sector.
See, I have no idea why sometimes we get this welcome screen during loading and sometimes we don't.
Select sector.
But hey, we just saw we didn't get the error, so that's all we needed. Because otherwise I would have been massively confused where that, I mean, I knew the divide by 0 error was coming from a waypoint, but I would have never been able to figure out where it was coming from. I would have had to just manually go through. I probably would have sat and messed with the submarine for an hour, to be honest. Okay, so fix for a divide by 0 error. Oh yeah, tonight I think we're also going to reduce our number of static objects in the mission if we have time. Okay, so let's go over to Discord and start checking some stuff off. I still need to test airplane and heli pathing because they're different now. What did I do? Okay, so we fixed the divide by 0 error. We got rid of the A and Nix. I didn't know if those problems were related, but they definitely were the same thing. So what is up next? Let's do the welcome screen. So I don't need that anymore. Let's do welcome screen. So welcome screen is client. Initialize client. And let's see here. Where are you? Yes, welcome. Okay. So let's actually also pull up the init. Okay, cool. That is definitely what that is called. Okay, so what we're going to do, so this currently spawns right when a bunch of other stuff, like the map stuff, starts spawning, but there is a spot lower down here, so we're going to Control X that off. But I noticed when I was going through this, so this wait until players' funds do not equal 0, and then it sets up UI. So that might be why that was spawning, because UI hasn't been set up yet, because the player hasn't got their funds yet. So this might be why sometimes on the dedicated server, it's still loading. If it's taking a while to load, you get the welcome screen, because that's spawning there, but you're kind of stuck right here while you're waiting for someone UI to get set up. So then here is the voting tip right there. And then here's the bottom voting tip. So then here's where the announcer gets initialized, and you get the pop-up init telling you to do something, I think. I don't know. Then down here, and then down here is where the rest of the stuff spawns. So I was thinking we're just going to put that right down there. So it'll be the last thing to load on startup. So it should not load until after all this other stuff is done. Means it should come up after we get the little hold I to fast travel tip, I think. Let's go test. Dude, that's gonna get super annoying. Why is... I really want to know why I have a negative 0% on my screen. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We should get this after we get the vote for sector tip thing. Actually, you know what? I can start my other computer and test. Okay.
Warlords protocol initialized.
Okay, that's the initialization.
Waiting for the next sector.
Nope. Dang it. So, if I load it again?
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Okay, vote for the next sector by clicking attack. Okay, so that's the tip. I'm just going to wait here for about 30 seconds because there should be another tip that pops up. I think.
Select sector.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't trigger, because I haven't found my map yet.
Sector selected.
Ah, here we go. So there it is. To open the request menu, press and hold the inventory key. Okay, cool. So I think I want the welcome screen to pop up at the same time that message pops up. Oh, I don't know if it's going to interfere with that message because part of the welcome. We'll see. Okay, so kind of worried what would happen if you. So this code, while purchase menu not discovered, do this. I don't know if I could have a spawn inside of a spawn. I think that's gonna break something. Uh, so if you open up the purchase menu within 5 seconds, this code block will never run. So that's going to be the corner case we're going to test. If it doesn't just straight up throw an error at us for trying to... really want to try to understand what's going on here. Why do I have a 0%? Maybe it's because I have all the DLCs? I don't know. Okay, how the hell you get rid of the Steam overlay? There we go. Okay, so for our first test, we're just going to see if it throws an error at us, which is highly likely. And we're going to do nothing. We're going to vote for a sector, because you got to vote for a sector, I think, to trigger this.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
And get the welcome screen.
Sector selected.
Boom, there we go. Yeah, but it did override the other thing. That's kind of what I was worried about. If I sit here for 30 seconds more, there we go. Oh God. Oh God, I did not think about that. It's gonna constantly pop back up. Okay, glad we tested that the second time. Yeah, so we're gonna have to move that somewhere else. I think we're gonna move it below that sleep 5. it'll cover up the fast travel message the first time, but if someone's completely new, they're going to be sitting there staring dumbly at the screen anyway, so. After this. So it's essentially going to spawn at the exact same time, but it'll only spawn a single time. Then this while loop will continue to run over and over and over until they open up their iMenu. Game, please stop that. Oh yeah, I gotta see if I could drive the tractor. That's the entire reason I bought the Contact DLC, because I had put tractors in Warlords. We will also test tractors.
Warlords protocol
So we're here.
initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Really wonder what the variable here is on loading. Sometimes I load super fast.
Select
Sometimes I
sector.
do not load. Okay, so Odessa. And when this bar completes, we will count to 5 and we should get a welcome screen.
Sector
1001,
selected.
1002, 3, 1004, 1005. And oop, okay, cool. There it is. Takes a little while to load, but that's alright. Okay, we're gonna wait 30 seconds more for the message to pop up again. And make sure we do not get the welcome screen again. And we did not get the welcome screen again. Okay, cool. Look at us. So the next thing we need to do is load in as Bluefor this time. And we are going to immediately open up as soon as the vote gets done, we're going to open up the fast travel menu, or the strategy menu.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
Okay, fingers on the button, ready to go.
Sector selected.
Okay, so we triggered the buy menu, so we should never get the next tip, and we should never get a welcome screen. Okay, we get the tip. Okay, but we never got the welcome screen. Or we got the welcome screen, but we didn't get the tip. So that's cool. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that makes sense, because the tip is inside the block. Okay, I am satisfied with this situation. Although if you log onto a team that already has an AO, I wonder if you... Let's test this out. Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. Stop. Hang on, I'm gonna load up my other computer real quick because we have an AO. So that top part of that code should run. Oh my god. I clicked to load the wrong game. The game I loaded on my other computer takes forever to load. Even tried Alt F4 it and it still didn't work. Okay, now I'm loading up Arma. Oh, this is exciting. So much. Yeah, apparently that noise is part of the patch. I just got it on my other computer too. Guess it's supposed to be some kind of Easter egg or something. Okay, protocol initialized. Already voted for a sector, so we didn't get the vote for the sector message. Okay, he hasn't opened up his menu. Okay, so you got the open up your menu. And boom, welcome screen. Sweet. I dig it. So yeah, that works. Welcome screen no longer pops up during loading. Good stuff. Hey, that was an easy fix, kinda, sorta. Patch notes, fix. And we're gonna save it. See. I forgot. uh, derp. Yeah, let's go to GitHub, make sure I documented. I might have forgot to upload that last change. Oh, we did fix, we just forgot to add the patch notes. Okay, cool. Right, let's go back to Discord and check that one off. Fix for welcome screen. That is done. Okay, so let's go find the friendly fire code. We'll start at constants. Let's see here. Here we go. Friendly fire penalty. So 180 is 3 minutes, and we popped out of the box at 3 minutes. 3 penalty box at 3 minutes. It's supposed to be in there for 6 minutes. So we need to go find where this code is getting called. So friendly fire handle server. Okay, so this is getting so this code and then it's setting a variable to the time on the server for friendly fire penalty max, with minimum being friendly fire penalty, which is 180 times friendly fire kill stamp. But where is it calling the black screen? Because I think where it's calling the black screen is actually the part that's messed up. This part is all running correctly, but this minimum timer is not correct. Because we went into the we need to just get on the server and see what's triggering it. Greater than or equal to friendly fire threshold. And the kill count stamps, the count is this minus threshold plus 1. And the threshold is 2. Adding 1. So does that mean with a... Okay, let's jump on the server. I'm going to go kill Rug. I really wish I would not have closed Arma 3 on my other computer. Guess we could fix this by upping the friendly fire penalty from 180 to 300.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
Oh, button.
Sector selected.
Okay, in order to not drive myself insane, I'm going to get the penalty on my other computer. Actually, I'm going to wait for the welcome screen to pop up. Oh, I have friendly fire protection. Crap. That's funny. On his screen, I'm all bloody because I just been shot like 10 times. But okay, so how are we gonna fix this?
Select destination. Destination selected.
Harder than I thought to actually do this. Okay, so that's one kill. He is not in the penalty box. So I wonder if it was just a freak occurrence because I shot a tank is how I ended up in the penalty box last time.
Select destination. Destination selected.
Rug, I just want to let you know you're a really bad person for friendly firing. Should not do that. It's not good. Not good teamwork. Oh yeah, you think so? Okay, so friendly fired, he just got a 3-minute penalty, which is incorrect. What is a 180? Yeah, 180 is 3 minutes. But he just got 2 kills. Hmm. So how did I get 6 minutes? So he had 2 kills, and the penalty is 180 seconds per kill. But Rug just got a 180-second penalty. And when I had the penalty, it was 6 minutes. But I popped out after 3 minutes. Let's go. Go try to find where this black screen is. Fade black. Search black. Um. Okay, that is not what I was looking for. Fade. All right. Go up friendly. Friendly fire handle server is probably the spot. No, actually, no, it's local. Okay. There we go. Black. Why did this not show up? I searched black. Okay, so this is giving you the black screen. Okay, so where's penalty end defined? Penalty end. Is penalty applied? So it's getting penalty in from somewhere. But where? Because this is our error right here, this penalty end. This is the only script it's used in. What? Huh. So this number can clearly be variable because we got a 6-minute timer. But where in the world is this defined? Huh. I am super confused now because oh, if bis penalized. Oh, okay. This may be a game engine thing. Yeah, okay. I think we just found a bug in this code. Just so happens it turns out that it is the time happens to line up perfectly with the numbers we set. So this is interesting. So we set the friendly fire penalty to 180. But this code, it's using a penalty n variable. It is not using oh, okay. So maybe it is passing it to that layer. Okay, so yeah, maybe this is passing that. This is passing information to this penalized. but bis penalize is not updating penalty end. How do I test this? Okay, so we're going to close down these servers. We're going to set the friendly fire penalty to 1. And we are going to set the penalty box time to like 6 minutes. Oh, hey, apparently I can talk in this. Oh, cool. I can use OBS to talk in YouTube chat now. Alright, so let's close that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if of that variable is actually being passed to bis penalized. A change friendly fire threshold to 1. Jack this up to 300. So I should get a 300-second penalty, which will be 6 minutes. Wait, will it? Yeah, no, that's 5 minutes. So it'll be 5-minute penalty. For killing a single person. I save that. Yes, I saved everything.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector. Sector selected. Select destination. Destination selected.
Okay, now Rug is to fast travel out here with us. Okay, so Rug killed a single person. He now has a 5-minute penalty. But I think his penalty is going to end at 2 minutes. And if his penalty ends at 2 minutes, then we know the maximum amount of time that we can have. Unless I find some way to pass the time between. I would have to like completely rewrite stuff, and like I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set the max to. Well, I may just leave it. Like. Not really sure what the solution here is if this actually doesn't go for the full 5 minutes. Um, I hate not having access to all the code that my mission is running. Kind of annoying. Okay, here we go. 55 seconds left. $45 seconds left. $35 seconds left. $25. 20. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes. He's still in the penalty box. So why did he only have a... Huh, I'm still so confused. How did... It must just been some kind of freak happenstance that happened to me where I got credited as 2 friendly kills, but maybe I only had 1 kill. Oh, that might... Remember how I was talking about how the AI should be considered not... what's the word? Not friendly fire? Maybe that's what messed up. So I might have had an error on the client side when the script was running, which caused it to... Hey, we're down to 40 seconds on his timer, and he's still sitting in the penalty box. So, okay. So that is not... The time is not hard-coded. I just had some freak occurrence happen to me last week. Where client side, I was only showing 180 seconds, but... No, client side, I was showing 6 minutes for multiple kills, but... Server side, it must have thought I only had like 1 kill and gave me the minimum timer. So it was just a client-server mismatch. Okay, well that's interesting. Learn something new. And 3 minutes seems fair to me, I guess. I mean, because I think you can get around that, but just exiting, oh my god, around the, oh, is our stream still going? Here's our stream is still going. Okay, so let's get that back up to 2. That back down to 180. Okay, I'm getting a ton. I'm sure you guys can see these down in the corner. Getting a ton of disconnect or reconnect errors. Okay, so we did all that. Learned how the friendly fire stuff works. So we check that off on Discord. Friendly fire testing. Yes, it does work correctly. We just had a freak occurrence happen to us. Load faction. Okay, so we can close that. Close that. Close that. That. So we need to find the load faction tables. Load faction classes. This is it. Okay, so we have to go through here and we got to rebalance the vehicles for OPFOR because they got all the good stuff. Where is the really annoying? I'm gonna assume I'm still streaming. It's gonna be kind of awkward if I'm not. Bro, fucking stop. And apparently there is a Bluefor Gorgon, like an actual Bluefor. I'm gonna lower that to. Oh, I really don't think the Sheikah is OP because human pilots fly it. I don't think the Sheikah is OP because AI flies it. So, okay, lowered. Of T1. Cool. Push. Okay, we will go check that off. What is next on our list of things to do? Let's see here. Populate sector. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we need to take this code right here. And we need to replicate it for Bluefor and OPFOR. So the only thing we want inside this if statement is connected to base, not connected to base. do, bum, bum, bum. Okay. Save. So Indy now cannot list to this else statement, and this else statement is what was spawning vehicles, the static vehicles. Okay, so this one's going to be a little more in depth. Because first thing we're going to do, we're just going to hop on the server. And we're going to have to cap a couple zones, and Rug's going to have to get on. He's going to have to cap some zones. And the thing is, we have to have OPFOR cap a Bluefor airfield that is not connected to base. So I think I should be able to do this in a reasonable amount of time, but I also need to take, I've been streaming for like 2 hours now or something. I need to take a break. It's been 90 minutes, but still, I definitely want to take a break. Okay, so this computer we will be Bluefor as the defenders, and the other computer I will be OPFOR as the attackers. And we're far enough away that it won't count as a base. So
Warlords protocol initialized.
fingers
Voting
crossed
for the
that
next
Red
sector.
4 or OPFOR.
Select sector. Sector selected.
Expedite things. I'm waiting for OPFOR to log in. He's gonna vote for a sector, then we're gonna kill the AI of both the sectors at the same time. Oh. OPFOR is kind of a long way away. OPFOR spawned in Panachori. A weird mission, dude. I guess that technically is 8. Let's see here. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9, 10, 11. Yep. There's a lot of zones between these two. I literally don't think I've ever seen this base combo. Okay, so let's run some kill code. I have no idea what's going on.
Sector seized. Sector.
So yeah, OPFOR is gonna have a ways to go to get up here.
Sector selected.
I may cap north ramp and main airbase just to give us 2 chances. And I'll probably get. Okay, OPFOR capped their town. OPFOR is now attacking Korbelz. And everybody's dead. in Korbelz. And we are almost done capping this town.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector. Sector selection reset. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
This is awkward. Both teams are voting at literally the exact same second. It's messing up the voting system.
Sector selected.
Okay, we're gonna give it a second because we got a lot of AI. We just capped 2 pretty big towns. Giving them time to spawn. Ooh, I hear a jet. Oh, cool. We got 2 Griffins. A bad day for tankers. Okay, OPFOR is at Zaros. This is gonna take a little while to cap. It's kind of a long walk to the AO from fast travel. And it's kind of a big town, so it's gonna take a while to cap. This will probably be a good time to take a AFK.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
Okay, OPFOR is capping the Zaros. Okay, I'm gonna just take a break for a minute or two just to get some blood flow going and stuff, and I will be back.
Sector selection reset. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
Okay, we're back. Yay. Okay, Bluefor is voting for... OPFOR is voting for Teresa, Bluefor is voting for main base.
Sector selected.
And giving Teresa a few seconds to spawn. I have a feeling with all these OBS
Sector
errors that I'm
seized.
getting, that with this new
Voting for
OBS
the
version,
next sector.
that the stream on YouTube's probably gonna look horrible. I don't even know if I'm still streaming.
Select
Let me
sector.
check. Yes, it appears that I am still streaming.
Sector selection reset. Voting for the next sector.
Yeah, so Bluefor will
Select
cap Waka
sector.
Hill, and OPFOR is capping Polyako. So this will give me multiple chances to test the spawn
Sector
system.
selected.
I need to. This is gonna mega lag out my computer. Waka Hill, I think, is a pretty big zone. I hear jets. I see jet. Okay, and dead. Lag. Okay, at this point, I think I'm just going to chill because OPFOR is right here. And we're just going to let OPFOR cap their towns.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
OPFOR only just now started capping their... That's crazy how much more money I have. I've capped 6 bases. I have 174 CP per minute. I have nearly 6,000 CP. OPFOR is capping their 6th town right now. How did I get one ahead of them? Oh, because I cap Lock Hill right here. Let's see how much OPFOR has when they get their next cap. Kind of just unlucky.
Sector selection reset.
Okay, that's not bad. So I had
Voting
just
for the
under
next
6,000
sector.
when I capped.
Select sector.
OPFOR dude has 4,500 plus 136. So in an actual game, though, the towns I've been attacking probably had a lot more stuff in them. So it obviously means I would get more CP for kills, but OPFOR would probably be a couple sectors ahead of me, all things being equal. OPFOR had a couple easy zones at the start, like Odessa and Korbelz. Oh, I forgot to kill. Oh, God. Rogue just got murdered. I forgot to kill the bad guys. Whoops. Rest in peace, Rogue. He just got smoked. He was running around a fence and just ran smack into the middle of an enemy squad. That was funny. Oh man, good. Actually, no, I don't know why I kept all the other zones. Literally, the only one that mattered was. Should probably go fast travel to that.
Select destination. Destination selected. Sector selected.
Am I? Hey, OPFOR just got a town. Or is now voting for Niachori. Okay, wait a second, and then kill. Ooh, OPFOR's getting close enough. I think I'm hearing explosions on my main PC. For fun, make sure Rogue stays alive. Cool. Kapaniachori could be the next target. Stravos. Kind of thinking I may increase the minimum base distance because I think the minimum base distance right now is set to 11. And this is kind of a freak occurrence that the way the zones are set up, they're just ultra dense on this part from here to here. No way though, because you could have came up here and popped. Yeah, there's no way. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know if the minimum base distance is 8 or it's 11. That's got to be 8. Like, that's 8. So it has to be 8. So we need to go find that code, and we need to fix that. Not that I don't have a problem with stuff being on the same side of the map as, but its players are, they always rush straight towards the enemy base. So you end up with these really like horrible maps where nobody has CP to do anything. And it just becomes that then everybody quits. Like, oh well, I don't have CP to do anything. I just log off. No, bro. like, like literally, players will do this. They'll go like boop 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 boop, and then we get to Agios, and the other team would be like doot doot doot, and they would like meet somewhere here, and then they would just sit there and fight for like an hour. They would be no CP, and then everybody just logs off because they're like, oh well, we can't make progress, and people won't reset the AO, so yeah. Meanwhile, you got the entire freaking map with the CP, like 100,000 CP sitting over here. They're like, I don't got any CP. It's like, bro, come on, dude. Literally get down. It's actually kind of bonkers. Yeah, the cap off town off force cap right now is 17 CP. Stravos is a really small zone, and it's still. Hold up a second, homie. Wait, is. Oh, okay. That's Troy. Let's see here. 30 times 30. It's gonna be 900. Yeah, New Troy is 900 CP just for capping it. Okay, OPFOR has capped Stravos. So if our code did not work, we're going to get independent stuff defending the zone. If the code did work, we will either get nothing if we get unlucky, or it works. I think. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm slightly reasonably sure in a moderate kind of way. Should always jack the numbers way up when I do these tests. Okay, I hear a car of some sort. Where is it though? Yay for working code. Let's just go spectator. Oh, got a marshal. I had no idea that was even in the spawn table. Wow, dude, that's a monster zone, dude. This is just cool, dude. I don't know why it's so cool seeing A10s fly around an AO. That is just awesome. Okay, cool. We fixed that. Yay. And server's gone. Go away, rogue. Anymore? Okay, cool. That was an easy fix. God, that was loud. So easy fix, long test. Like that. Let's see here. Okay, we know that works. So let's make a patch. This will no longer blue or up. Go. And I think I can close this. Yep. Okay, to Discord we go. Let's see where we're at here. Fix Bluefor OPFOR spawn code. Yeah, we did that. Rewrite static based spawn code. That's kind of what we did. I'm not sure what I meant by that, but we did it. Okay, so now we need to go to. We literally just saw them spawn in. Oh, we have to add a toggle for that system. Oh, okay. Crap, how do I do that? Right here. Bottom of the east spawning code. Here's east. What's the bottom part? For each array? Diver array, air array, for each air array. Okay, normally I would go through and format all this, but F that. There is freaking 500 lines of code. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm doing that. Blue. Red. What the heck should I call this? Let's call it blue red defenders. Blue. No, let's call it east west. That's a better way to do this. East west tank. Okay, cool. So now let's go find that populate sector code. Boom. Boom. Tanks and aircraft will spawn at blue or OPFOR zones. Will not spawn at Bluefor and OPFOR zones. Okay. So it's not actually 2, but it's just any number other than 1. And boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we got to go do that entire song dance again. But this time it can be any. So double check. Okay, we got yellow and purple and blue. We go all the way down here to line 620 something. So yellow, purple, blue. All right, trust. I'm going to trust in the colors. We gotta go do the whole song and dance again, but do I really need to do it though? Code actually runs. Okay, we're going to do Bluefor on this computer, and we are going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Via, we are attacking Trachea. We're probably going to meet around Parles or Salt Flats.
Sector selected.
Okay, the zones have both spawned. Welcome screens out of the way. OPFOR is basically just going to keep pace with OPFOR.
Sector seized. Sector selection reset. Voting for the next sector. Select sector. Sector selected.
And boom.
Voting for the next sector.
Okay, OPFOR is capped.
Sector select sector.
And you know what I might do? I might have Bluefor attack.
Sector selected.
Okay, everybody's spawned in. Actually, I want to... I don't actually hear... There's a tank sitting right next to me on OPFOR. Is there any tanks? Oh, yep, I see, yep, I see some Nixes. Okay, cool.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
Okay, so here on out, it's... I was just standing there like, hey...
Sector selected.
Hang on one second, I want to make sure OPFOR has salt flats before I do anything else here. Okay, OPFOR is Captain Salt Flats. Okay, cool. So OPFOR has that sector, and I'm going to go Olos. Yeah. Double check we killed stuff. And you know, I just realized this new OBS update, it might be trying to stream in 4K, which is why I'm getting all these disconnect errors. Seem really high CPU usage too tonight. Not have the upload capacity to stream in 4K.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector.
Have bandwidth. Okay, so Salt Flats AO is coming. So on the other computer, I should see
Sector
stuff.
selected.
Attachment in Orca. Rip. OPFOR vehicles spawn at Salt Flats, and they all spawn on top of each other. Like, we know this is a problem zone, but I'm not going to keep expanding the I could move Salt Flats, maybe like 20 or 30 meters. Code works. Yeah. Maybe I should just jack that code up another 50 meters, you know? Okay, what did we do though? Oh, added on-off toggle. Did on-off toggle. I don't know why I capitalize everything. Oh, whatever, let's leave it. That makes sense. Added on-off toggle to the AI OPFOR Bluefor tank jet defender system. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's go to Discord and check that off. Right, so something just crossed my mind. So we tested airplane pathing. Don't care about completion radius. Right, now we got some simple stuff to do. So, okay, so something we forgot to do was dual thing to ammolofi, and we're gonna go test that. So, because I want to get rid of as many of these static items on the map as I can, because even though we've got them using as little resources as possible, they're still giving us those dumb error messages because they're not network stuff. We're going to delete that. Go here to props, type in terrain. Oop. Show me our props. Ah, systems. I was on the wrong thing. And it's going to operate locally. What the heck did it remove? Like, I need to rotate this, what I need to do. Okay, so that's lined up with the runway now. So let's just attributes. It's removing 22 trees. I forgot which one of these is the long one. E, yes. Drag that a little farther. Okay, cool. Now we're going to take this. We're going to C here. And we're going to E. Okay, so there are now safe zones at both ends of this airfield. The only issue now is that dip, which I can't really fix that. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. There we go. Okay. Added okay, cool. Save. You have to test this though. That's since we did our last test with the ramps with the A10, we'll do this test with the A10. And we'll make sure we power up. We'll do that's horrible. Plan on doing a flaps up takeoff with a rolling start. I know the please. Is that bad? Just 1, 2, yeah, that's better. Nope. It's even worse. We get anything within like 6 sectors, we're just gonna go with it. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's do this.
Warlords protocol
Good enough for me.
initialized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector. Sector selected.
Cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a quick AFK while we're capping Gravia and thanks game. I'll be right back.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector. Sector selected.
Okay, I am back. Go take a look at Discord and try to see what else we have left to do. Okay, after this, we need to. Dang, we have no water bases. You can find a zone near water. I think we have a connection with the power plant. Power plant should work. To drive the arty out to the water.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Sector selected. Select destination. Destination selected.
So we actually did pretty good. Get this arty tested and we do the quick audit of the requisition list.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector. Sector selected.
So the only major items it looks like we're not going to get to is the rewriting some of the map code and working on the Firebase stuff. Which, since we got all this other stuff done, I think that will be our thing we work on next week. Pretty much have to get that done.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector. Sector selected.
Okay, well, I'm not capping this. Oh, it's because I'm above the AO. There we go.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector.
Cool.
Select sector. Sector selected.
I want to go over there and look, see what's there.
Select destination. Destination selected.
I don't get mowed down. Got one fast jet, a helicopter. And no vehicles? No vehicles. Oh yeah, we gotta improve that. We gotta stretch out the spawning code. Yep, no vehicles today.
Sector seized.
Hey, we're gonna cap power plant next so I can drive the
Voting for the
Arty.
next
I need
sector.
a spot where I can drive Arty underwater. That should work. Okay, but first I need money.
Sector selected.
And we are going to use the A10 because I have
Select
a long takeoff
sector.
run. Ooh, I think I could make this doubly hard by taking off the wrong direction. Take off uphill. Yeah, I think we'll try that. Try to take off uphill. So it's going to be no flaps uphill. And I'll do it from a standing start way back here. Okay, no flaps. Brake set. Power up. And we're rolling. I already see a set of power lines out there. I'm going to try to head straight down the road if I get airborne. Okay, we're at 160. Okay, yeah. Okay, so worst case scenario, we did not get airborne, but it was not because of trees, it was because we hit a ditch. Which I think I probably could have avoided had I had my flaps down. I at least would have been airborne. Let's go the other way, flaps. With flaps. Not flaps, no flaps.
Select destination. Destination selected.
I have no idea what the rotation speed is on an A10.
Select sector.
Okay, so this time... So we're going to go flaps down. God, I know nothing about the flap system here. So it looks like I have two flap settings, so that's going to be flaps landing and flaps takeoff. So basically flaps 50, flaps 100. Okay, we're at 160. So I made it up to 170, still couldn't rotate. I think the ditches are my problem here, not trees.
Select destination. Destination selected. Select sector.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna try on the best case scenario because we know the other way is basically impossible. We did 0 flaps and takeoff flaps. Flaps 50. Depends on the aircraft you're flying though. So this time we are going to do a flaps up rolling takeoff off the taxiway. Just see if we can get airborne for that ditch. I'm going to intentionally swing as wide as possible here to give myself an extra 10 meters or so. Okay, we were at 50 kilometers an hour before we hit the threshold. That's good. Oh, still can't get over the ditch. So it looks like you have to have ramps to, take off flaps up. Although that, we definitely would have made that had I had flaps at takeoff. Which we're going to try next. I think I hit the ditch going 180 or 190, somewhere around there.
Select destination. Destination selected. Select sector.
Kind of wondering how I'm going to. I think maybe if I put a single concrete pier, the big ones, and angle it maybe at like 1 degree or something. Okay, so gotta do flaps takeoff. Ooh, that was a wrong direction to turn. I'll clip a tree. Yeah, we made it. Okay, flaps checks power. Oh, okay, cross threshold at 60 kilometers an hour. 150, 70, 190. Okay, we clearly need ramps at that place. They don't have to be angled up very much. They literally just need to bridge the gap between empty ramp, base. Paste. Oh, not concrete ramp that I wanted. Concrete pier. Oh. Okay, so let's see here. First thing I need to do to rotate you. On center line. Okay, then I'm gonna copy C. This guy should keep his orientation with center line here, so yes. Okay, cool. And Alt. Why aren't you going all the way down there, buddy? Down. Okay, apparently not gonna let me set it lower, but that's good for now. We'll adjust it manually in a second. Apparently this guy we're just gonna have to do manually here. So Z axis, I want you at 0. Perfect. You at -1. Not perfect. 0.5. Better. Okay, that's much, much better. Lined up a center line? Yeah. In theory, that bridges the gap. But if I rotate it up, do 10 degrees on y-axis, just see what happens. Nope. Just trying to figure out which axis is rotating which here. That is not correct either. So Z would be the spin around. That's not what I want. Change this to 160 to a. Nope. So which one of these axes do I need to? Gotta be the x-axis. X20. Oh, I see. Round. No, that is absolutely not correct. Oh, I get it. I have to manually correct. I got it. So because he's on uneven ground, I need to take this. Okay, got it. I think Y is the actual axis I want. I think. What did that do? Okay. Right. What's messing me up is this dude's on uneven ground. Okay, there we go. Okay, that took some serious finagling, but we now have an extremely gradual ramp that crosses the ditch. I hope to goodness this one's easier. So Y is the primary one I want. Okay, so he's now above the ditch. What I need to do is get him level x-axis. Okay. So now we have a very gradual ramp that comes off this ditch. And yeah, I'll be above trees on that end. This end's gonna be a little more scary though. I'll get airborne, but I'm immediately gonna get launched right into some power lines. Yeah, that is gonna be scary. I'm letting it dip too far too. Yeah, that's much better. But we gotta get it even with the grass here. So it's gonna be 1.9. Still a lip. 8.5. A little bit lower still. That looks correct. And it's a little more even with the runway too, so you don't go start downhill, then hit this, and then come uphill. That looks way more gradual than our ramps did too. Okay. Save. Play. Oh my goodness, I better be able to take off from this. That is too far away. Oh my goodness. Come on, game. Anything in the northwest quadrant would be great. No. No, that was opposite. Opposite of what I wanted, game. Ooh. Oh my god. I should. I really should write a toggle for these random base locations. Oh my god. How far actually though? Game actually hates me. Oh, game just flipped me the bird right there, dude. Ah, there we go.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
Oh man, that was brutal.
Sector selected.
Absolutely brutal. So I think something else we need to get done tonight is all the ramps at Kavala and Bamos. We're gonna get rid of those and replace them with piers. I mean, we just did the work figuring out the pier thing, so.
Sector
Oh, I
seized.
forgot to go to.
Voting for the next sector.
I forgot to go down there and test the artillery. Dope. There's only a couple zones you could do this at too, so. Niachori.
Sector
Kakalaki.
selected.
Not a ton.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Select sector.
Doo-ba-doo-doo-boo-doo-doo-doo.
Sector selected.
The best part of what we're working on this is I'm not checking anything about the war in Ukraine. Nice little break. Just gotta work on salt flats. I should put all that stuff on my to-do list. Do salt flats. Do fix Korbelz. Fix aircraft carrier. Ramps. Okay. Got those written down.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Sector selected.
Whoa, we got vehicles this time.
Sector seized. Voting
Going
for
to
the
go
next sector.
Ravia.
Select sector. Sector selected.
Okay, so we need to get away from here. A couple seconds. Hey, yay, they're exploded. Okay, let's buy ourselves an A10. And we are going to do the
Select
worst case
sector.
scenario first. Okay, I have no idea what button is my air brakes. Oh, it might be shift. Oh yeah, it was definitely shift. Nope, not shift. That was exciting. Okay, so we're gonna do a flaps up. Ooh. I think we'll do a static takeoff. Or as close to static as I can get. go. Hundred knots. 150. 170, 80. Okay, up to gear up. Awesome. Okay. Flaps up next time. So I felt like I kind of launched off something before I hit that ramp there.
Select destination. Destination selected.
I'm gonna go over and look, see what I hit. Okay, so up here. Oh, I just straight up smashed into this thing. Might be too steep. Doesn't look that steep in the editor, but that is pretty steep.
Select sector.
Yeah, this time we're gonna try the other direction to see if that's also too steep. Flaps up. Yeah, flight controls checked. This is going to be flaps up. Make this a rolling takeoff. Using all the room we have. And we're at 50 knots crossing threshold. Pretty good run. 100. 180. Smash right into it, man. So again, I dipped. So I need to move the thing closer, higher up the elevation and level out the ramp just slightly. But that incline is definitely too steep. So that is too steep. And it needs to be closer to the airfield elevation as well. So need to pull this back and lower the steepness. Okay, that was a bit much. Probably should have done that from the side. Okay, it's firmly in the ground. And we're gonna set you to change by 2 degrees. And now what I need to do is I need to rotate it degree. There we go. That is most definitely not correct. Is it? Okay, I was going the wrong direction there. My bad. Okay, that is much better. Okay, so essentially what we've done, we've moved it to be level with the runway and we've decreased the up angle by 2 degrees. Closer to the airport. Then come up 1 meter. And rotate down. For this guy, I need to do 7. Nope, that was wrong. We're working on the forward lip right now. Trying super small changes to get that. So that lip is like smaller than a blade of grass right now, but hit it going 190 kilometers an hour. I keep saying knots on the takeoff run. That's I just have it. Is that? Oh, that definitely still has a lip. Okay, the lip's gone. No, it's not gone. Do 5.5. Get that done. Okay, lip's gone. Cool. Okay, so we lowered this by 2 degrees as well. And we've made it level with the airfield, or level with the airfield. So hopefully this does not cause catastrophic damage. I know we're doing worst case scenario here with the flaps down or flaps up, but I gotta make sure this works at the worst case scenario. So it's kind of pointless to build this and then someone tries to take off without flaps and then they just crash. It's like, okay, well, Ooh, can I test artillery here? I bet I could test artillery here. Let's do this. Hey, we're just taking this
Warlords Protocol
quick
initialized.
opportunity to
Voting for the next sector.
drive an artillery piece into the water. I can't because they're locked behind.
Sector selected.
Go. Yeah, well, never mind. Yeah, it looks like artillery is just going to be staying on the mission. Because I have to go cap a fire base, and I have to go cap a base that has water. A beach base.
Warlords Protocol
That's way too much
initialized.
work. Unless I get a
Voting
near
for the
spawn or
next
something. I
sector.
could do it from near, because I could do near, then I could go to Korbelz Pier. Spawn them there.
Select sector.
That's okay, we'll save that for our list for next week. Because I do not think I'm going to get around to fixing the Korbelz Pier, the aircraft ramps. It would probably be
Sector
really easy.
selected.
I should definitely do those aircraft ramps before we get off tonight. Because I'm already like in the mental mood of dicking around with those things. God, we've been streaming for about 3 hours. Crazy.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Sector selected. Sector seized. Voting for the next sector.
Okay, 2 zones away. Let's
Select
go.
sector. Sector selected.
I fast traveled to the wrong zone. Whoops. That's embarrassing. Hey, we fast traveled to the right zone this time.
Sector seized. Voting for the next sector. Sector selected. Sector seized.
And we need to do
Voting for the next sector.
Ignas.
Select sector.
And we are going to go here. Chill for a second while everything blows up.
Sector selected.
See things exploded. That's good.
Select sector.
Hey, as with all our other tests, we are going to do a no flap towards the power lines. Oh no, we're gonna hit a tree. Even if we get airborne, we're still gonna hit this tree. Okay. We need to get rid of that tree because we got airborne. Okay, so that worked out great. It was that 2 degrees of slope that was getting us. Fortunately, it did launch us right into a tree, which is a
Select destination.
little bit sad, but that's okay.
Destination
We
selected.
have the power to fix that. So for this one, we're going to take off the other way.
Select sector.
No flaps. Let's try to figure out what the runway number is. Is it runway 4 takeoff? It's going to be a flaps up, rolling takeoff. And I don't see us having any issues, but we're going to hit that ramp going roughly 190. Ooh, I got a little bit less room for a running takeoff here. Only takeoff ramp right here, but that's okay. It actually slowed us down a lot doing that turn. So we're going to hit this only going about 180, 190. Oh, this guy's gonna land us. I don't think it's a valid airfield for them to land at. Oh yeah, it's not. He's flying off of the La La Land here. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay, we gotta fix that tree and we'll call it good. Okay, where was that tree? Time to get murdered tree. Yeah, that tree right there. Intentionally trying to keep this thing as small as possible because I don't think it plays very nice with the network. Okay, cool, that worked. Like, is this guy local? Yes, he is. Right, so had we not hit that tree, we would have been able to get some more airspeed. And we would have cleared this house, and in theory, blown up this road. Oh, that's pretty sketch. Theoretically, I'm not going to remove every single item on the map just to get someone airborne, but in theory, you can get airborne and fly up that road. Just really sketchy. Oh, don't play, we're done. Okay, what was the name of that place? Ammolofi? Ah, man, I should have. Time to do some Googling. Arma 3. See how good Google is. Found a map of Altus, but unfortunately it doesn't zoom in enough. Ah, here we go. It's ammolofi. Ammolofi. Cool. What else were we gonna do? So let's. Oh, we gotta go fix salt flats. so populate sector, and we are looking for oh, you know what? That's why they blew up. Because OPFOR. Yeah, I bet. Hang on. Let's some magic here. Yeah, they're still 250. That's why they all exploded. Nope. That was a rookie mistake, so I did not. 300 for west. And 300 for east. There we go. That was easy. Okay, so that should actually fix salt flats. Because that gives the salt flats stood out when having a single spawn spot. They now have multiple spawn spots, so it's much less likely for them to explode. Cool. Easy. Save. Don't even need to move salt flats. That's awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go fix the ramps. This will be fun, playing with angles. Okay, so let's do Brahmos first. Get rid of all these static objects. Delete. Okay, so we need concrete pier. C, D, A. Now the fun part. Okay, so I think we decided that Y was our. Nope. X. Yep. Kind of. Go Y like 355. Better. 350. Yeah, it's gonna be maybe too steep. Now it's crooked again. That's because it's aligned to the seafloor. Got it. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. This is an interesting problem. So if I have it, this is really interesting. Okay, that is correct. Cool, so I'm replacing all those ramps. I think I could do that with 2 of these. See. No, no, no. Really? I let go of the alt button while still holding the mouse. Oh, there we go. Freaking amazing. We're gonna Control C and save. That. Yeah, this one we got a little more careful about what we're deleting here. Okay, so got 2, 3 guys. Cool. This one might be a little bit more difficult because we got this bend in here, but okay. Going deeper. Okay, there's a gap there for sure. Okay, gap fixed. Oh no, it's gonna be just a. Oh, it will be okay. Oh no, no, I hit the wrong button. Crap. This one I think we're gonna have to make a little bit steeper. Because I don't want to place another one. Our goal here is to. Okay, so this is gonna be weird. First let's get rid of all these decimals. Yeah, this guy's gonna be pretty steep. Set you to 55. 2, 5. I don't know why my finger keeps wanting to go to the shift button instead of the alt button. Let's try. I'm gonna do a pretty exaggerated change here. Figure out what way is rolling which. Okay. That 60? Yes, okay. This guy we want to do 40. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we just got to, we reduced all those ramps down to 2 ramps here and 2 ramps up there. That's massive. And they're wider and stuff now too. It actually looks a lot better too. Nice. And you don't have to plow through all these umbrellas to get onto the ramp. Although taxiing out, okay, this isn't an airfield anymore, so that problem's solved. This is the airfield over here. Oh, cool. Save. Let's do a quick fire test.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Okay, it has thrown any errors at us, so we know it's good.
Select sector.
Yeah, sweets. I think that's a good point to call it for the night. All right, these patch notes up.
Sector selected.
And next week we'll work on, we still got our to-do list, so it's not like it's going anywhere. Okay, we'll call that mission performance optimizations. Pretty sure I spelled that wrong, but apparently I spelled that correctly. You know, I've got those things cut down so far. I may be able to turn them back on. And that would completely get rid of, because we're down to, we've dropped from like 100, because we got rid of all the ones at Silicano. We got rid of all the ones at ammolofi. So we only have 3 at Kavala, 2 at Bomos, 6 at each fire base, so that's 12. And then what, 4 maybe at the sub base? That's it? That's only what, 20 objects? That's a huge step down from 100 something we had. Cool. Okay. We'll call the stream there. Yeah, get this on GitHub. Boom. There we go. Cool. I'll see you guys next week. We still got quite a list to do. We still need to figure out the new sectors. So, yeah, that'll be next week. I feel like that's going to be one of those next week for the next 3 months kind of thing. So, okay. See you guys then. Hopefully the stream didn't completely suck tonight because